Hey, crafty friends, how are y'all? My name is Marlene, and this is Marley Grace Creations. Welcome to my page, and if you're joining me from YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. And thanks for hopping on. I think everybody will be here in just a minute. Sometimes it takes just a couple of minutes. Hey, Emma Kay, how are you? We're going to do a Valentine's door hanger. Hey, everybody, give everybody a minute to hop on. I'm going to start top coat. It says Diane's on. Hey, Diane. I'm going to get some red paint on this heart. Start spreading it around. Hey, Sue Ellen. I hope you are feeling better. It might take a couple of coats. Let me get this down. Hey, Patty. I watched a video the other night, and maybe I don't want to be looking up under the camera. I was watching it the other night. I'm like, why did I cut my whole head off? That was kind of dumb. Anyway, I think you can see. I might have to put my turntable on here. It'll make life easier. Let's do that so I can spin this thing around and paint. Hey, Ava, how are you? Hey, Nancy. Nancy, are you sure you don't want some of that pie? I posted a pie a while ago, and I said yum, and it's an apple pie that I made, and the memory was old. I didn't look to see how old it was, and Nancy comes on and says, Valentine's, yay. Hey, Lisa. Nancy comes on and says, oh, I don't think so. It's 8 years old. Like, it's a memory from 8 years ago. Oh, good. I'm glad you do, Sue Ellen. I'll get this tag off of here in just a minute. Might have too much paint. "2015, about the pie?" Really? Yeah, that's what Nancy said. Nancy says, I don't think so, 8 years ago. I'm like, yeah, it was a memory. It was pretty though, wasn't it? And it was good too, I remember. I make those a lot though. They're real easy. That is an easy way to make an apple pie. Where did you get the large heart? Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to take the tag off and show you in 1 minute. Emma, let me get some paint down here on this. This is kind of that brown, I don't know what it is, press board maybe. So it soaks up the paint pretty good. It's actually wanting to streak. Maybe when it's drying it'll be better than that. Oh, I'll try not to. I'm trying to be careful. But Awesome gets it out, so in most cases. I don't know about red. Emma, this one was $3.99 with 40% off because it is, oh great, because it is spring, it says Valentine Crafts. I guess because it's Valentine decor. I thought it was spring shop, but it's not. It's just, hey Jerry. Hey Heather Dawn. But it's got a ribbon for the door hanger, and I took it off. So I got 2 different elements to put on this, and then I'm going to add a couple of things. Let's see here. I love you too, Heather Dawn. That's my sweet girl. Oh, thank you, Judy. Looks like you can see through it, but you really can't. It must be the light. You can see through that part, the lacy part, but the rest is not like that. I can't see. You can't see through it. I love you too, Diane. Diane, one of these days when I get really good at that ornament, um, we'll do it together. Hey, Donna. It's taking a little longer to dry too. Happy, happy. Happy, happy what? Happy Valentine's, Donna? Oh, good. Well, thank you, Jerry. Exactly. Exactly what, Donna? That I'm live? Y'all, bless your heart. I know I hadn't been live on this page a whole lot lately, but I'm just going to have to do better. It's been crazy busy, and I also have a private group page. We do a lot of different stuff over there. But hopefully I'll do better. Hey, Terry. Happy Valentine's to you too, Donna. Just trying to get this on here, get it smooth without getting it all over me. I think I can do it. Thank you, Judy. Y'all are sweet. I couldn't do this without you, you know. It'd be awful coming on here. I'm telling you, the first 2 or 3 seconds, you have to say something. I see people come on and they sit there and they wait and they wait and they wait. And I can't do that, but it's awkward because I'm not talking to anybody. Hey, Renee. So I try to act like there's 1,000 people on here the first 3 minutes, because what else do you do? You know, you gotta do something. Hey, Cheryl, how are you, girl? I had an Easter project. I was just so sure I was coming on doing it. I'm like, you know, let's just do Valentine's first and get. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you sprinkling. I'm gonna, well, I need to do the edges. I really do. Get that out of the way while it's drying. I'm gonna put it over to the side, and then I'm gonna paint what's going on it. How are you, Sandra, from Virginia? How's the weather there? It's been beautiful here. I know I talked to a friend of mine in the mountains this morning, and she said the wind was blowing so hard and it was so cold and rainy, and I felt bad because you're starting to feel better. Good. Okay. Let me lay this to the side over here. Just hope it don't fall off in the floor. Nah, it's not. And we've got one more element of that. Now this is another piece that I bought to go with that. And it was $3.49 with 40% off. So I added this all together, and that makes it, what, about $4.80 for both pieces? Because to me, one heart, you know, you got to put something on it. And I didn't like this by itself. And I'm not going to sit here and fool with that because I'm not going to use it. My goodness. Hey, Christopher, how are you? Okay. I thought I had some paper. That's okay. I don't really need it. Let's just get some paint over here. I'm going to make this white. Hey, Caroline. How are you? I'm just going to do this plaster. Chalk paint. And, isn't this pretty? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All those cuts. That's going to be beautiful on top of that red. And then we're going to add a few more things to that. I've got to get all down in these crevices so all that dark won't show. Hey, Trish. How are you, sweet girl? Wow, it's going to take a hot minute. Going to put the lace heart on some risers. This one. Let's see. I always wonder, you see yourself in the phone when, let's see, when you're doing a live and the comments like we do. Kinda. It's probably a little different. I think the lighting's different. The color's a little different. Kinda. What part of that do you mean? Hey, Sarah from Rustic Mustard Seed. I love to watch her and her mother paint. I think I'll get all these big places done and go back in there and get the centers done in a minute. Yes, Emma, this. I'm not going to do it on a riser. No. You know, I have this sweet little cherub over here, and I just knew I had a close the right size for it, and I don't, but I think I found something else, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it tonight. Vintage Daisy. Girl, Michelle. Yes, Michelle. Am I signed up when you go live to get your notices? That is just a beautiful heart. It is a beautiful heart, but it's really going to be pretty when we put these two together. And then we're going to add a couple of other elements to them. And you know, I have some red and white plaid ribbon. I wonder what I did with it. I'll locate it. Hey, Linda. Let's see, lace with some really small blocks and Dollar Tree that I used to lift. Who am I talking to? Oh, Emma. Raise the lace one. I thought about that. I just don't want that dark shadow under it. I'm going to play with it when I get done and see. I just put these together in the store, and it's a perfect marriage because, you know, hearts are all different sizes and shapes. Some are fat, some are pointy, you know, and these are perfect. Hey, Linda. So these will marry well. I didn't think about all those little dark crevices under there, but that's okay. We'll get it. Hey, Debbie. Who else just breezed by? Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. You guys, if I miss you in your and you're saying hello, you can say hello again if I don't mention your name. Honestly, sometimes, well, a lot of times I just don't see you, but sometimes Facebook just doesn't show us everybody anymore. I don't understand it. I was on a live the other day and I saw 2 different people asking the person if they could see her, and I don't think they could. Good evening to you, Debbie. Boy, this is a peel to paint. Is it a peel or a pickle? Hey, Mary, how are you? Now, Mary, are you kin to Susie Craig that comes in here too? Hey, Sharon. Y'all float some hearts up on the side over there if you're loving it so far. Happy to be here, because Facebook says, you know, they're robots anyway, right? Oh, me? Okay, now Jane Glenn Warley said she wanted to come live. Do you, or was that a mistake? Hey, Terry. That's going to be so pretty. I think so too. Oh, it wouldn't be alive if I didn't knock this over, right? Patience. Yeah, I do have a lot of patience. I really do. I'm married to Lisa's brother. I have to. And if he's watching, he'll chime in about now. Let's see. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm missing something. See, I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. If you want to come live with me, you can. Have patience. Yeah. Michelle, you want to come on live with me a minute? Girl, you better get your feet wet. Have you went live yet? I can't wait to meet you. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. Halftime, girl, I don't know either. It's really all right. All right. Probably 3 out of 4 or 5 people do that. I haven't yet. Going to try tomorrow. Yeah, you want to come live with me right now just for a minute? Introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are, and they'll show up on your page tomorrow. Hey, Manny. Terry Prince. I figured you'd be watching a ball game. I have a private group, and there's, I think, 22 ladies in there right now for the most part. There's only 6 or 8 that come on consistently right now. A lot of them watch the replay, but I try to get them to come on with me. Let's see. Let's see the vintage heart. Sitting here in my living room eating chocolate-covered pretzels. That's okay. Are you in your PJs, or you don't have to show nothing else? Anyway, it's up to you. It's up to you. You're welcome to if you want to. But one lady, her profile picture, she's probably in here. She usually is. Miss Nancy, her profile picture doesn't show me anything except, I don't know, is it a wolf or a dog, Nancy? Excuse me, I forgot. I got this heart at Hobby Lobby today. You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. So it's on the shelf right now on Hobby Lobby. And it was like $2.40 or something like that. So thanks for the stars. Whoever sent me stars, I appreciate that. I can't tell when I'm live who sent the stars unless I look up as it's happening. But when I go off and go back and read comments, I can see who gave me stars and how many. So, hey Linda, how are you? I'm glad y'all are coming on. The ones of you that have pages, and you're welcome to come on and put in like parentheses under your page name, your name, your real name. It just helps. Well, I hope did it take this long? That's okay. Sometimes y'all say you're not on long enough, or you need to do something else and not leave. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just paint this for hours. It does remind me of lace. It reminds me of the German cutouts is what it reminds me of the old-fashioned German cutout hearts. Emma Kay gave me stars. Thank you, Emma. I have the Swedish cherub. I think I mentioned this or started to a minute ago, and I thought I had a cloche perfect for it. I did find something, and I don't know when I'll do it, but I just thought I had the perfect thing. Not painting all the inside. Well, I wonder too, but it's going to be on a red heart, so I thought it kind of needed to be white in there, so I may not get it all. We'll see. I'll hold it up to the heart in a little bit, and if it doesn't really matter, but I think it would make a difference. Oh, were you doing this on a live, Linda? I still haven't found a cloche. It's okay. The one I have right now that I have this little cherub, I've got a little angel too that I'm thinking about painting white. And just putting something in there. It was a leftover Christmas ornament, actually. But I love them. I found one I really, really love at the place where my booth is. That thing's $90 and it's so big. And I don't really, I get tired of things too easy. Let's see. On a pink background. On your live. Did you do it today? I don't guess I was on there at all today, Linda. I don't even remember. I had so much to do this morning. I don't even know if I was on Facebook this morning. I did send a sweet little note to my people in my private group. It's getting there. So it was brown. Now it's white. How's my booth going? It's pretty good. I actually got paid today. That means I got money, right? And I got everything out Friday, for the most part, but there's so many people in there mulling around that I got some of my stuff and just put it in the car, and I went back today and finished. And there's quite a few people in there today, so we'll just keep directing people out there. It is so hard for me to see comments on this white thing. Thank you. Is it worth having a booth? My booth is really small, and it's only, it's not very much. And I made a vow that I was not going to take. Now, my husband went out there and built me some kind of walls and shelves and stuff, but I made a vow that I was not going to take anything out there that I couldn't carry myself. So, let's see, paint the, you don't think I need to paint the inside? You don't think it needs it? All right, let me get the outside edges and then I'm going to put it down and see what we got. Because, man, this is a pain. And I started to say it might be better to spray it, but it wouldn't go in there. You have to get in all those crevices with the little paintbrush. Let me just get the edges, because they're real dark and I don't want them to be dark. And Linda, am I painting the right side? Yeah. Your little things that you're doing and the words kind of come to it and to it. Is that Canva as well? Gosh, I can't hardly read. Sue Jackson. I can't read your last name. I'm sorry. Is watching. Welcome. Anytime I'm doing something white or on a light background, I can't see comments because they're white. So I just have to keep moving this. So, and to answer your question, Tanya, we'll see. Time will tell. Yes, it's all done with Canva. Well, I haven't seen that part of Canva. What is that called? What do I use to try that? I love Canva, but it does way more than I know it does, I'm sure. Place that's cheap enough. This place is actually an old mill. And it's a mill that when I was younger, I worked at. So it's kind of cool to be in there. And there's a lot of really old antiques and a lot of vintage stuff. There's not a whole lot of stuff in there like mine, maybe 2 other booths. So she's hoping to get more. So we'll see. I do too. I do too. My husband said a while ago, I'm going to build you a mantle. I'm like, yes, when? All right. He said, well, we need this and we need that. You know, the poker thing. I said, oh, I'll go down there tomorrow and I'll find an older set. Maybe I can find an older brass set. I don't want a new set anyway. Let's see. The Vintage Daisy. Wow, that's something though. What something? She's going, Tanya, she's going live for the first time tomorrow. And you guys go and follow the Vintage Daisy. Am I right? Did I say that right? Yes. We've kind of unofficially met, but she's going live for the first time tomorrow. Do you know what time yet? You're going to go live tomorrow? Do you have it set up? Tanya, you don't do craft round the clock anymore, right? She made 3 times her booth rent, which is good. Whoa. Let's see, did I? 2 times. No, 3 times. Yes, exactly. Yes, I did. Just under 3 times. Oh, it must not have been you that said you weren't doing that. I forgot who it was. Y'all, I've just about got this thing painted. I've just got to get the outside edges for sure. And then I don't, just like Linda said, I don't think it's going to matter about the inside of all that. I'm going to put it down in just a minute and see after I get it good and dry. And I've got to see if I need any more. No, I don't think I need any more red on my heart. Looks good over there. No, but I should. I was, and I backed out last year or so. I had too many things going on and too many other places I needed to put my money, and I was having to take care of my dad. My life is kind of unpredictable anyway, because my husband's a pastor, and you know, we just never know. It's hard for me to pin down stuff, so sometimes I might know an hour before I go live. I wish I could just get myself on a schedule, but I can't always do that. But I love it. And I love Tracy. She's precious. Well, I thought I was about at the end. Oh, I am. There's the end. Let me make sure it's covered good. Aha. This is one of those things, you can't hardly touch it up later once you get it on that red. I keep seeing wood color. You think you got it all, and you don't. This is going to be pretty once it gets down. I've got a couple of other things to go with it. Okay, let me get it dry and see what we've got going on here. I just need to get a baby wipe and get all this paint off my hands before I end up touching everything else. I missed a spot at the top. Okay. Sometimes you guys can see that way better on camera than I can. It's helpful. Let's see. Right there. Okay. Get it dry. Let's see. Put mine on mini Jenga blocks. I thought about that. We're going to see. And I don't have many Jenga blocks, but I have some. But I'll see what else I have. Check the top green left side. The green. There's no green. It might look green to you though. No, it might just be dark. It looks good, Patty. It might just be looking dark where you're looking, like right in there. It's something on the screen. It's not really green. The left side top. I'll look again. Let me get it good and dry. Oh, I see right there. Well, let's see right there. All these little things hide from you. You could keep on doing this forever. There we go. I bet that's what you were talking about. This wood stinks when it heats up. It's on the top. I got it, I believe. I don't know why this wood smells funky when you heat it up. I don't know. Let me turn it over and make sure I don't have any that seep through that's wet. And I'm going to have to put this down with hot glue and E6000 just to make sure it's stabilized, and it's not E6000 but wood glue. And let me go ahead and get that on here. I got it. Thanks, y'all. I know it's crazy that you can see stuff so much better sometimes in there than I can. I think this bottle is getting about out. I've got another one over there that runs out. Let me grab the other one instead of playing with this. I'm going to have to turn this thing upside down. Okay. This one's been upside down, so it's good. I keep them, and that's helpful to keep them upside down. And looks like the hole is covered up. There we go. Some of the bigger spots I'm going to save for I think it's stuck. Only on a live. Only on a live. I wouldn't have no trouble if I was not on a live doing this. There we go. Had a big wad of glue stuck in there. What did I say? Mary. You think of now would make a bottle that doesn't do that. I know. It'll work out. Yep, it'll work out. See how good I can see it when I move this though? Where's that glob of glue at? Oh well. Well, as a rule, I keep these things upside down. It does help. And I'm not going to cover every speck of this, but I don't want any of it sticking up in the air. And my Jenga blocks are not skinny enough for this, so I'm not going to put it up in the air, I don't think. Hey, Lisa. Where'd everybody go? There you go. I don't get along very well. Adhesive. Do you spray adhesive? My favorite spray adhesive is Pixie Spray. It is wonderful. It doesn't stink. It doesn't feel like it gets up your nose and in your lungs. And it holds stencils down really well. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? I feel like a parrot. I lose everything under this turntable. Oh well, whatever. It'll show up. I've heard that about Pixie spray. I love it. Love it, love it. And I've got some other that I got at Hobby Lobby. Now, I get one shot at this, y'all, so. But I got some that I got at Hobby Lobby. And, whew, it's stinky, and it's, I don't like it at all. Okay. I know what's going to happen. This is going to cool off, and then I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, I've got to get it down here. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, let's get it straight. Okay. Fingers crossed. Thanks, Patty. Let's see. Where'd you get the big heart? At Hobby Lobby. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It reminds me of the German cut old vintage. This one came from Hobby Lobby for $3.99 with 40% off. And this one came from Hobby Lobby for $3.29 maybe with 40% off. So it is, I love the red with the white on it. I think it is too. I held it up in the store. I'm like, that needs to be red and that needs to be white. Okay, you're going home with me. So, all right. I have a couple of tags and I have some vintage, oh, I gotta paint these. Some vintage Valentines, and I'm gonna have a couple of tags hanging here. So let me get these covered up. And I don't need to cover it real well because this is not see-through paper, but I don't want to get it on there. And then this, hey Joyce, how are you? My goal is to go live every night this week, and you know, I haven't done that in a long time. That is my goal this week, y'all. Hey, Lynn. 2023, me neither, Joyce. Oh, my goodness. It seems like we just had, you know, we were waiting on the year 2000 to happen, and 23? Just getting old. It's coming faster and faster, isn't it? It just faster and faster. Okay, let's see. I need some Mod Podge. I need some matte Mod Podge for now. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Let's see. My husband. Hold on a minute. The comments are going by too fast, y'all. Let's see. Gone 5 days in a row since your 30 days of... yeah. 30 days of pumpkins. Whew. I don't even think I could think of 30 days of Valentine's. We don't have that long. Hey, Florida. It's so good to see y'all. I don't know how many days of Valentine's I could think of. I really don't. That's funny though. Whew, that was whew, something else. Okay, I have all these sweet little Valentines. And I have these cardboards to make tags, but I'm not going to make tags out of all of them. So I've got to pick out, aren't these sweet? Look at these little Valentine's cards. I printed these off of a site. So I'm going to make some tags to hang down the front of this out of a couple of them. I like this one because there's a lot of red on there. And there's a lot of red on this one. But you know, this little... Oh, look at the roses. I'll show you my favorite one. I probably should just use it. Well, it's probably last. Oh, there it is. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. That is precious. They do look vintage, and all I did was Google vintage Valentines cards, maybe, and they just showed up. And so I paid, I think it was from Etsy, maybe $2.30 or something for a whole page full. Look at these, how sweet. Look at that. And I love this one. This one's got a lot of red. Isn't that sweet? An umbrella. Look at this one. Isn't that precious? One with the umbrella. I do too. And there's a lot of red. I like that one. And then this one is really sweet too. It's a little boy and girl looking, putting it in a heart mailbox. Here's another one with an umbrella. Why don't we just do 2 umbrellas? That's sweet, isn't it? Hey, Dottie. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and use those 2 red ones with all the little, with the umbrellas. How are you, Dottie? I know, I love them. And it's just paper. I printed them, cut them out. And so I had some cardboard, and I just cut cardboard up, and I'm going to make some little tags with those one day, not today. Okay. How are you? Okay, let me make sure I'm getting Mod Podge here, not white paint on this again. I'm just brushing some on here. And putting this on. Then I'll go around it and make it I'll just stress the edges. See, and that's sweet. It's not done yet. I might have to go over there and dig a minute for my ribbon. I know I have some red and white ribbon. I love these too, Ruth. And I'm just going to get them on here really good, dry them, and then put some, then I'm going to sand off the edges. Just Google, I got a lot of pages. Where are my other pages? Hold on, let me show you. I got these all from the same girl. I wish I knew who it was, y'all. But look at all these vintage Valentines. Don't want to crease them. Look at these. How beautiful. Look at these. And she said, warning, they are very vintage, and some of them are gone like little specks, and that's the part I love. Isn't that pretty? So there's lots of them here. I'll have these for Valentine's to come. They do me too, Lisa. They sure do. Get a little piece of sandpaper. I don't think I have any up here. just get these little edges off. Y'all know I love to do this. Isn't that sweet? Just a sweet little wooden tag. Oh, I do too, Dottie. Dottie, I never see you on the private group page. Am I always on the wrong time for you or what? We never get to see you. Vintage, let's see. Vintage that belonged to my mother-in-law. Oh my goodness. I'd give anything. Hey, Crystal, to have some of the stuff that I remember helping my grandmother just sit and look through in her drawers. Sometimes we'd sit on the edge of the bed and she'd get her little drawers out and show me all her jewelry, and it was all cheap costume jewelry, you know, but she just loved it. Like mine, I don't have expensive jewelry and I love mine. And my granddaughters love to look through my stuff. And I have a 3-year-old granddaughter. When we get ready for church, she'll say, you know, I need a necklace. Like, okay, so she goes in there and we find her a necklace and she goes to church looking like Jezebel. That's okay. Hey, Barb. I'm in Oregon, so sometimes it doesn't work. Well, I hope you're getting to watch replays and stuff, though. I would love for all of us to be able to get on there together. Okay. Funny, I know. She's funny. She is a hoot. She's 3 going on 12. And you know, when they're that little, you give them a little bracelet and they're going to hold their arm up. They're going to hold everything up. It's so funny. She is sweet. Her name is Caroline. Okay, let's see. I have some of this sweet ribbon, and I'm going to replace this ribbon with this white ribbon. Oh, I love talking about them too. They're sweet. My grandchildren are sweet, sweet. Okay, let's see. I don't know yet how I'm going to hang this, but I know I want to hang this. So, let me tie a knot. Is he the one that watches me with you and asks you if I was a hillbilly? Maybe that's not the one. You can't see anything but a red screen. What? I'm not sure why, Crystal. Is anybody else having that problem besides Crystal? You should be able to see but a red screen. Maybe it's something. Hey, Shelly. Maybe it's something you have your phone up against or turned around. I don't know, because it shouldn't be a red screen. I've got on a pink shirt. Okay. Everybody see me okay? Okay. Crystal, I don't know what the problem is, honey, but it's not us. So it's maybe, do you have your screen turned around wrong and wrong, and it's something in the back and you're pointing to the back of your computer or something? And I have done that. Okay, I want to just hang these down here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. I just know I want them on here. I may end up gluing them the way I want them to lay. Hey, Ann. Maybe my phone, I can see the comments. You can see the comments. Okay. I don't know, honey, what the problem is. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I want these to lay kind of like that. I just wonder if I want a bow. I don't know. Let me tie a bow in these and see what I like here. I'm not sure. I just know I want these tags hanging down. Yeah, that little bow there I think needs to happen. Well, it untied. This is satin ribbon. Oof. After I get it like I want it, I'll have to use some hot glue and get it to stop moving. Goodness. Okay, let's start over here, y'all. Okay, I'm going to tie them together. I'll get it in a minute. Somehow I'll get it like I want it in a minute. The satin just, you know, you can't pull this satin but a little bit and it just keeps going. So, wow. Okay, I like the way that looks. Let me pull this one longer. Okay, I like it right there, so let me get it there before it gets unstuck, untied. I'm missing comments, y'all. What? Hey, Penny. How are you? I've been having trouble for a couple of days with my phone. I'm telling you what, I have had the worst time with lives. There for a while in my private group, we could not see comments, and I had to, you wouldn't believe, I had to go and I have to swipe the bottom over and swipe it back every time. Yeah, Mr. FB is not nice. He does not play nice. He doesn't like me, I don't think. Okay, that's what we got. So, what do you think about the bow and the... Okay. Now, I have a ribbon that came with it. I'm going to put it back. Y'all, I think it's sweet. Sweet, sweet. Now, let's see if I can get this ribbon threaded back through here. I might have to use my bead threader to get it in there. We'll see in a minute. Nope. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to put some hot glue under this to hold it good. And do the other side. I know, a friend of mine sent, one of the sweet ladies that comes on here, sent me a bead threader, and it is a lifesaver. It's pretty even if I can't hear. Can you not hear me, Nancy? Why? Let me turn this around this way so this will be going the opposite direction, I believe. Nancy, why can't you hear? There it's going. Well, it's still not going the right direction. Of course not. There we go. I guess if you can't hear me, everything to make this except my Vintage Valentines are different. That's okay. Just any kind of Valentines. Even if, you know what's cute? If you go, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Oh, I was going to do the edges of the tags. Okay, I'm still going to do them. Got to do them. I'm going to do them with a paintbrush. Are you sure the sound for the video is on? You haven't accidentally hit it off? No, can you not? You can't hear me, Patty? Can you guys not hear me? Can you guys hear me? Now, the other night it happened, I was live and I hit something, but you can hear me. Okay. Okay. For those of you who cannot hear me, maybe you have muted me. Okay. All right, good. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'm going to distress the edges. And since I did not distress the edges before I put it on there, which I feel like kicking myself every time I do something like that. And I'm just going to use my ink and just go ahead and get the edges. No, now the other day I went live and I was in the place where my booth is, and I did hit it. I muted everybody, and I never done that before, but don't surprise me none. I do crazy stuff. Oh, this is so much better to have these things looking old on the edges. I love it, love it. I'm just like going on the outside of the edge and pulling in. There, see them now? Is that better? Now I'm going to go around the edges with this. Let me get that in some water. Oh, I could have. Girl, I didn't, but I could have. Easy, you know. You know how I do things. I'm thinking my ink needs to be replaced. Thank you, guys. I love it. Who Sue said they had everything except the vintage, hey Barbara, the vintage Valentines. And I didn't finish what I was saying. You can go to Dollar General sometimes, maybe even the Dollar Tree. And the little kid Valentines, some of them are the little silly cartoon ones. But every now and then you can find some that look kind of vintage. Okay, I'm hitting the edges of that as I go to the white. Okay. Me. So Dottie, you have both of these. You have this and this. I almost did it pink, but this was red, and I kind of like it red. And I probably don't have it centered exactly. It's pretty close, though. It might have cut us went over that way just a little bit. But that's okay. I really love it. So that is that. Okay, you guys, that is that. Now, for those of you who want to craft some more, I'm going to my private group page. So if you want to meet me there, you're welcome to shortly. Give me about 10 minutes to clean this stuff up. And I have a thing I'm going to do with this cherub. Hey, Jerry. Oh, I'm glad you do, Lisa. I love it. And you guys, my private group, we do other things besides just craft. Sometimes if I find, if I have just a bright idea or want to share something with them or just want to make something special or something that's going to take 2 or 3 times or whatever, that's where we go. So anyway, it is $10 a month. It is a paid group. And it's only once a month, so it's about the same as Water Coke. But anyway, the name of that group is Marley, M-A-R-L-Y ', Marley's Creative Circle of Friends. And if you decide you want to join that group, all you have to do is go there. You have to request to join, and you have to answer all 3 questions. If you only answer 2 questions, it's going to kick you out. It's not going to let you stay. So, and then it'll alert me to that you're doing that. I understand, Mary. Everybody can't. I understand. But if that's something down the road you guys think you'd like to do, that's fine. That's how you get there. Anyway, Shanta, what a pretty name. Have a good evening, Mary. So good to see you on. All right, you guys, I am heading out of here for now, and that is what we did for tonight. Isn't that pretty? It's just simple. I think it is. It's elegant, though, and it's vintage. So that's what you can do for about $5 or $6, right? If you're watching me right now and that live button's right there, then you're catching me live. But if you're watching me right now and that live button is no longer there, then I have been live and I'm not right now, and you're catching the replay. So if you'll just do me a favor, if you want to rewatch it or watch the whole thing, is just type in the hashtag marks replay, and I'll know you've been here and I know you're watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. All right, you guys, have a good night.